try to compare with your answer. Okay. If you still have a question, let me know on Thursday. Okay, you try really hard once we get this process integral rho, right? Okay, finally we can get these two equations. Okay, this is the process integral rho for moment, this process integral rho for our x force and y direction force. Okay, so instead of once we can find our compressed velocity, okay, compressed velocity, which we using this formula and this formula to find out x, y, and m moment. Very easy. Okay, and here, is anybody take the compressed function before in the mathematics? 复变函数有没有学过的 ？compressed function in engineering mathematics 没有 ？Okay. So you don't have to integrate this usually. This is a closed loop integral of a compressed function, right? And we have one of called reduced theorem. Okay. So this integral will be equal to 2 pi I summation of residual of this w squared inside of this. Okay. So if you once you can find all the residual for this function within this contour, and we can summation of everything of this residual together and times 2 pi I, and it will give you this integral. That's a compressed potential, compressed function integral. 复变函数的积分，或者说你就 okay, and for this integral will be similar. Okay, this is w squared. So we find the residual for the w squared inside this contour, and take a summation for this residual. And once you summation it times 2 pi I, give you this integral. So we don't have to integral at all. 基本上我们根本不用去做积分，我们就要去得到它的余数。Okay, 我不知道中文怎么讲 residual in the compressed function. Okay, I can show you the example later. Okay, so don't integrate this. Okay, just using the residual of this. So we can calculate the force and moment acting on any arbitrary shape of body. Okay, by using this contour integral, and through mathematics even easier. Okay, you can find a residual for this function w squared or z w squared inside our contour, and then we can using this to find out this integral. So that become very convenient for us. Okay. 这真的没学过复变函数吗？你们考试的时候，入学考不是都有考复变函数？不要唬我。Okay, do you know this compressed function? Do you know? Yes. You didn't know that. Okay. Okay, I can show you the chapter. Okay. If you have a engineering mathematics book, okay, bring it to me. Okay, I can show you the chapter. Okay, they were using the mathematics in that chapter. You should read it because for most of undergraduate here, they learned this before. Okay, so this integral will be equal to this. Okay, show me your textbook, or you can go to the library, try to borrow any engineering mathematics textbook. Okay, I can show you where's the chapter you should read. Okay, to understand this. 如果不懂的人，赶快找我，或回去找你们以前的教你们公数的老师。Okay， 我可以没办法教，只是说我可以告诉你在哪里，你自己要去读。OK， 自己要去读这个是应该的复变函数的一个数学就对了。OK。所以你们学那么多数学，终于用到了。Okay. Anyway, so here we just use this, okay, for our example. This is a flow over a cylinder with circulation. We just delivered to you. Okay, our compressed potential will look like this. Our compressed velocity will look like this, right? This is already at the right these two equations for you. And I try to find out what when flow over this circular cylinder with circulation, and what's the force and moment, okay? Force and moment. So I try to find the force in x and y, okay, acting on this object here by using the Blossy integral law I just derived over. So Blossy integral is this, right? So you have to take a w squared for this closed loop contour, dz contour, times, okay, this factor here. So instead of take this contour in integral, we try to using this complex function, okay, using the residual theorem. So try to find the residue of this w squared inside this contour. So w squared here, this is w this is w complex velocity. So w squared is what? This times this, right? This square minus this square, because I squared is a minus 1, right? And the other is a imaginary part. Imaginary part will be these two terms multiplied together, okay? Okay, it gives me the imaginary part of that, okay? And times 2, and 2 and 2 for this 2 will be cancelled. So here we only have a pi z here, okay? So here is the imaginary part for this w squared. So as you can see, we try to find the residual for the w squared inside this contour. So residual, how do you define the residual? Residual is what? If you expand this, okay, if you expand this, okay, this, just expand this into this, right? Okay? So we try to find the what? Residual for the w squared is what? Is a 1 over z 10, the factor of 1 over z, right? 所以这一项就是我们的 residual， 就是 z 分之一的这个常数项就是我们的 residual。Okay, so this is the residual for w squared. Is equal to what? Equal to the constant multiplied the 1 over z. This constant is our residual according to the mathematics. Okay, so once we find this constant, I u gamma over pi, okay, and this is 1 over z time. So this is a constant multiplied this. This is residual for this w squared. So residual for the w squared will be equal to only this term here. Okay, only this term here. So that would be, you don't have to integrate this. Instead of, you just find the residual for that. Okay. So here, as you can see, if you do that, this residual is equal to this, right? Times 2 pi I. So 2 pi I times our residual we just found is equal to I u gamma over pi, right? And then times I rho over 2. Okay, if you kind of get everything together, I times I give you the minus 1. Okay, and minus 1, and this is I here, so become minus I, and 2 and 2 is cancelled. So only thing left is pi and pi is cancelled. So only term left is rho u gamma, and minus I, and this is equal to x minus I y. So our x is equal to what? X is equal to 0 because we don't have any imaginary part, we don't have any real part for this. Okay, 所以我们这一项没有任何的实部。So we have an imaginary part, y is equal to what? Y equal to rho u gamma. Okay, so kind of if you remember, okay, in the previous, once you have a circulation around the air foil, right? We can find out our lift equal to rho u gamma. This is lift. Lift is upward force equal to rho u gamma. Okay, so this is also called the Coulthard-Joukowski law. Okay, once you have circulation, you have a lift. If you don't have any circulation, you don't have any lift. Okay, I can show you that this equation we saw that before. 我们在第几章有学过，你记不记得 ？Y equal to rho u gamma, and then in chapter 3 or 2, that 第3章是不是学过 ？In chapter 3. And remind you that we see this equation before. A new equation or this equation. 13章。还是第2章，还是第1章 ？Chapter 2 check。Here, right? So here is we derive this flow over an airfoil and try using the also control power form and try find the lift. Lift equal to what? Lift equal to low U gap. And V is the unit is span-wise direction. Since we don't have any span-wise direction, so unit span-wise direction lift force is L over V here. So low V gap is so that would be the same as we just got the lift, okay, for flow over cylinder with the lift. Okay, so that's the exact same equation we have. Okay, so that's the equation here. Y equal to low U gamma is exact the same the formula we got. Okay, for flow over an airfoil. Okay, once you have a circulation gamma, the upward direction force, y direction force will be equal to low U gamma. Okay, that's a Coulthard-Jokosi law. Okay, so flow over a cylinder with circulation. Once you have a circulation gamma, you will generate lift. Okay, generate lift acting on this object. Okay, 你会得到一个升力在这个物体上面。And the moment, how do you get the moment? Moment again, we try to apply this moment plus the integral for this equation. So it becomes z w squared, right? And z w squared, this is w squared is here. And times z, what happened? Times z w squared. Okay? dw squared give you what? So the residual no longer is term here because when you multiply z, right, you have to find out the constant for the 1 over z, okay, term. So where is the 1 over z? As you can see, there is a 1 here, right? When you times z w squared, this z squared become 1 over z. So this is 1 over residual. And 1 over residual is a gamma squared over 4 pi squared, right? This is 1. This is take a minus sign here. This is 1 term, the first. And there's the other ones here, as you can see here, right? Because once you have the d square, 1 over d square times z here, give you the 1 over z term, right? 你就 z 平方分之一的项乘一个 z 就变成 1 over z. 所以 here we have one additional residual, and one additional residual equal to this. Okay, equal to this. U squared times a squared. Okay, minus sign here, and then we have the, where is it? Yeah, that's it, right? That's it. 还有哪个地方有？ Okay. So just for your kind of the more clear so this term here, for this term here, right? And then you multiply z, so you have the 1 minus a squared over z squared over 2, right? Squared. If I multiply z, this is 1 minus 2a squared z squared plus a force, z force, right? And this only this term here, this z minus a squared over z plus a force squared. So this term here, okay, is 1 over the factor, right? So times 这变成是2a 平方 2a squared times u squared. So it's give you the 2a squared times u squared. Take minus sign because this is minus sign. Okay. we give you another residual. OK， 所以这个余数的话，在这个formula 里面会有2个。OK， 你就是找 z 分之一那个项的常数就对了。OK， 它的常数。Okay, so this is the residual for this z square over z w square, and residual is try to find out the term, okay, the factor times 1 over z, okay, the factor, all the factor times 1 over z. So when you do that, as you can see here, okay, we have this term here. When you times z, this z square become 1 over z. So this is 1 of residual. This is 1 of residual here. And the second term is here. Okay, we have additional residual here. So we summation all this residual. We summation all this residual together, and times 2 pi I will be represent this, okay, integral. Okay, so that's a mathematic. Okay, you can find in the complex potential mathematic. Okay. 所以我们把这个余数找出来，把它加起来，然后乘以2 pi I 就。So here we apply this and take a real part, okay, and times minus rho over 2 give you the moment. As you can see here, this is I here, right, and this is real part. So this is only have imaginary part. So we take a real part for this is equal to 0. So we don't have any moment. Okay, so moment is equal to 0. Okay, for this. So flow over cylinder with the circulation will not generate any moment at all. Okay. So our moment is no hydrodynamic moment acting on this object. Okay, so that's a kind of the example. Okay, try to apply the Browski integral law. Okay, to find the force as well as the moment. Okay, and you have to know how do you find the residual for this complex potential W squared and also ZW squared. OK， 所以这个是数学上面就变成这样子计算，而不是说真正去积分它，你积分一定积不出来的。OK， 积分你一般都讲用余数，我不能说积不出来，积不出来应该很复杂。OK。任何人 some of student mathematics really good. Okay, their homework they would like to, it's very complicated. Okay, integral. Okay, I have to follow. Okay, their homework very precisely. Otherwise, I don't understand what they are talking. Okay, 所以有些人喜欢写很复杂的数学，其实 Okay, I think. We just finished one of very important section by using the so-called Browski integral law. Okay, so Browski integral law just concludes that these two equations. Okay, so by using these two equations, we can find the force and moment. Okay, and don't do this integral again. Just using this. Okay. Next, since most of the geometry currently we have is very simple, right? Flow over a cylinder, flow over a very simple object. If we have a very complicated object, what happens? How do we do it? How do we deal with this complicated object? Okay. 如果说我们有一个复杂的一个形状，流体流过一个复杂的形状。Okay, very complicated geometry. Flow over not only the circular cylinders, this simple object. If we would like to have a more complicated object, okay, geometry, what should we do? There's one mathematics we can do is we can call the conformal mapping. Okay, or the conformal transformation. So any arbitrary object through the mapping function, you can map into the one simple object, for example, cylinder, so there's a so-called mapping function between this object and this object through this mapping function fz, so this is one of the coordinates, z coordinate, and here is go to another coordinate, and let me check, I always have a difficulty to find out this, Let me check how to pronounce this correctly. This is sigma z dot, and what we have is this one and C， 我们把它写下来。OK， 所以我们现在做所谓的转换。OK， so we have this function is equal to fz. This is f is equal to xz. Okay, so this is the mapping function we have. Okay, so the mapping function we have is like this. This is our one of mapping function we have. 那我们看这个，找一下，帮我找一下，这个是怎么念？这是雷达吗？这个呢？在哪里？怎么找？这个 C, this is C, okay, C, and what's this? 怎么找不到？有没有？还是我眼睛花掉了？到左边、右边，左边，然后这里不是，这是雷达，然后这个。OK， A 塔 Z 塔 ，OK， 这个是希腊字，有时候我每次都搞错这两个 ，I always mistake pronounce incorrect for this and this, okay, but so I try to find out what's this. This is A 塔 ，OK, this is 雷塔 ，OK. Anyway, OK， 我把它写下来，免得我忘记了，真的我一直搞不清楚。这是 A 塔，这是雷塔 ，OK， OK， 这个是 C，right？ 右边倒数第二，上面的 C，OK， 我把它写下来，免得我发音发错了，意思 ，OK，I just try to return because I have difficult to memorize some of the characters here because most of the time alpha, beta is easy, right? Gamma is easy, delta is easy, epsilon is easy, and all this is kind of theta is easy. But anyway, okay. So here is another mathematics, 另外一个数学 okay, called the conformal mapping. Okay, and through this mathematics, we can have the more complicated geometry, and this complicated geometry can be mapped through this mapping function. This is mapping function, and into the very simple geometry. So through this mapping function, we have the more flow over the very complicated geometry can be through this mapping function can be mapping through flow over a simple object. Okay, so we can have this mapping function, and through this so-called conformal transformation or conformal mapping, we can have a flow over a cylinder or flow over a more simple geometry can be converted into more complicated geometry. So we can have this kind of the mathematics allow us to do. Okay, so we can find out the flow over a more complicated geometry object. So here we have to define this mapping function. Okay, as you can see, Z here is in this Z plane here. Z plane is our real plane. Real plane that means the flow into very complicated geometry. Okay, that's reality. Okay, reality that flow over a cylinder. Okay, flow over airfoil. Right, this is more complicated geometry. Okay. 当你留过一个比较复杂的，例如留过一个机翼就比较复杂，对不对？你不会留过一个这种 ，OK？ So this is reality. So Z plane is our reality plane， 就是现实上面的现实的一个平面 ，OK？ 就是 X Y，OK？X and Y is our reality plane. This Z plane，OK？And through this Z plane, through this function, we have this Z plane。Okay, Z, through this function, we can transfer to what? Transfer to zeta plane. This is zeta plane. This is zeta plane. Okay, and zeta plane coordinate system is C and eta, right? This is C and eta. Okay, so this is X and Y transfer to the C and eta. okay, through this mapping function. Okay, so we have to know a little bit the mapping function or so-called conformal mapping. 我们要知道一点点什么是 conformal mapping. In Chinese， 在中文上面 ，we call this is a 保角转换。OK， 如果你们听过的话，保角，什么叫保角 ？OK，we will kind of explain to you what do you mean the OK。So this is this transfer function. Okay, this is mapping function, mapping from z plane to zeta plane here. Again, this function, is if this function is an analytical function, what's the definition of the analytical function? Again, 什么是这个 analytical 一个复数函数的，什么是一个可解析的函数的定义 ？What's the definition for analytical function for the complex function? Is when they do the derivative, is independent of the direction which way to it, right? So in analytical function have to satisfy what so-called the Cauchy-Riemann equation, right? Cauchy-Riemann equation, 它要 satisfy 这个 Cauchy-Riemann equation， 它才叫 analytical function. So this is the Cauchy-Riemann equation. Partial c, partial x, and partial z, eta, partial y, it should be equal. And partial c, partial y equal to minus partial zeta, partial x. That's a Cauchy-Riemann equation. So once they satisfy these two forms, so we can call this fz is an analytical function. So analytical function means this is differentiable. Differentiable 就是它可以微分的。df dz 它是可以 define。We can find the df dz. If this is an analytical function, this df dz can be defined. And can we find out only single value for this differential derivative? 我们可以去做微分，也可以怎样，直接得到一个值而已，不会多很多值，很多个值。So that's what exists. This and what unique. 数学上面就这样讲。Once you have this f is a differential, it's an analytical function. It's the derivative of df dz. This derivative exists and unique. Unique must mean only one solution. 存在且唯一。数学上面是。如果说它这个可解析的话，它微分它是存在的，而且是唯一的值。它不会说可以得到2、3个值。So once they say this is a condition, we have to satisfy. So through this Cauchy-Riemann equation, we always can find out this. C and then eta. All have to satisfy what? Laplace equation. This is from these two formula we can reformulate and find out our Laplace, Laplace eta, and Laplace c will be equal to 0. So that's for these two functions. It's all satisfy Laplace equation. So here is a kind of the mathematics. I don't think I have time, but anyway. So we have this formula, right? This is a complex potential, or velocity potential in z plane, and this is velocity potential in zeta plane. So as you can see, I try to deliver to you is what? Complex potential in z plane. This is complex potential in z plane, right? So this is a partial square phi partial x squared plus partial square phi partial y squared. That's a complex potential or velocity potential in z plane should satisfy this equation. And I try to prove this is all proof. End up with what? End up with once you do the transformation. I can